Attention! The following program contains explicit language, addiction, and grief. Listener discretion is advised. Now, please enjoy your independent media session.
Happy 7 years, Frank. It's like watching a flower wilt. It's poetic and sad all at once. Watching something die. He's following the directive thus far, but you can tell it costs him. I feel like if we traded places, we wouldn't feel any different. We're both slaves to something we did for other people. A day doesn't go by where I'm not tempted to just rip him out of it, throw him in my car, and take him to his daughter. Mom would have. She'd have punched Dr. Evans in the throat, made some sort of improvised hand trolley, and wheeled Frank out to freedom. I read somewhere that 80% of people would accept help from a stranger, but only 20% would offer their help to one. I feel ashamed that I know my mom would be that 20%, and I'm not sure what I'd do. I'm not strong enough to help myself, let alone another person. That's not who my mother wanted me to be. And that fact rings louder in my head day after day in this place. Shit! Come on, Frank. We're too far in to start trying to fight the man.
How is he doing?
He's beginning to deviate.
I can read. I'm more interested in what you intend to do about it now.
I've tried a few things, but we have to be careful about altering anything in his environment. Introducing something drastic that we haven't prepared him for could have negative effects.
Fine. Just make sure we can get him back. We've invested too much time not to carry this to full term.
Of course, sir.
I'll be right back. I have to make a call. If anything happens, come and get me.
Yes, sir. Fuck! Why couldn't this happen while Lyle was here? If Frank disintegrates now, Evans will think that it's my fault, and that this is part of my evil plan to undermine him or whatever, which means he'll probably kill Frank, and he'll never see his daughter again, and she'll basically be in therapy the rest of her life, and will be a walking garbage fire that people hang out with to feel better about themselves. Okay, this is not helpful. How can I be helpful? Relaxing stuff. Maybe if I can introduce enough relaxing stuff to his day, he'll chill the fuck out and realize that's not so bad. One good day at work can make you forget the majority of bad days at work, right?
What? What?
Shit.
What the fuck?
Get him down now!
What's happened?
Can't. He's going into shock.
For fuck's sake! Take a bloody medicine, Frank!
It's not working.
Give it a second!
He's panicking.
For fuck's sake! There.
What the fuck?
See, he's down. Now, I want him sedated until we can sort out how to proceed.
He's not a fucking animal, Evans. He needs real medical attention.
What did you just say to me?
No. Fuck your what did you just say bullshit. You heard me. This is wrong. This man has a family.
This man is legally dead.
What?
Officially, he died in a work-related accident in Alaska a month ago.
But his daughter...
Cured and compensated. He's never going home. He's finishing the job we fucking paid him to do. And if you aren't going to help, then jump off the fucking roof because you're neither use nor ornament anymore. Well?
Mom wouldn't take this. She'd... she isn't here. She can't help Frank. But I can. This isn't the hill I die on. Make him feel superior and catch him while he isn't looking. I'll get a room ready for him.
Then why are you wasting my time? Vanish!
Di? Are you alright?
No, I'm pissed off.
Yes, I can see that, dear, but why?
I'm tired of moping. I'm tired of feeling helpless. And I'm tired of poisoning myself to get over it. And I know this is just something small, but at least I'm fucking trying.
I'm proud of you.
But I haven't done anything yet.
You have. You'll see it eventually.
How long's he been out?
Over 24 hours. We have 48 before I have to submit my update reports, at which time it is very possible that Mandragora will decide this isn't worth it anymore and shut the project down.
And the longer he stays out, the harder it will be for him to be able to acclimate to the system again. We've never seen what a simulation this long does to a personality. I checked on him earlier, and he still doesn't know his real name or recognize his daughter yet when I showed him a picture. Who knows how much he'll have regained by now without the Morpheus feeding him our personality profile.
Even if we get him back, we don't have 9 months to wait for him to finish the simulation. We'll have to accelerate it to 5 if we're going to make it.
But that kind of strain?
Has any of your tests suggested that he won't be able to do it?
He'll finish it, no question. But his brain will be pouring out of his ears when it's done.
Even with a cool-down period to allow the brain to acclimate?
Again, he might not have much of a brain left after we're done. But he'd be able to finish the simulation at least.
Then that's what we're doing. Make the necessary preparations, I'll handle Frank. The sooner we can get this moving, the better.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't.
I can't even begin to say how much of an unethical clusterfuck this is.
Di, he never was going to get out of this alive. Whether he took the time to think about it or not, there was nothing after this.
You have kids. Do I need to spell out how disgusting you are?
You mean we, right?
What?
Because as far as I'm concerned, Diana, you are as much of a monster in this situation as the rest of us. We don't have a choice. If you hate your life, fine, but I spent everything to keep mine. So if I have to put this guy's brain in a blender to see my family at the end of the day, then that's how it has to be. That's not even mentioning the fact that it's him or the fucking future of the human race. So get a bandage for your bleeding heart and let's get on with it.
I hope your kids grow up and hate you. I hope they forget to call you on holidays and get you shit last-minute Christmas gifts. I hope they never tell you how much of a disappointment you are, because it doesn't need saying. It might as well be tattooed on your forehead. I bet you were a better man as a drunk. Frank went back into the Morpheus. Not that he really had any choice. But before he did, I rewrote his personality profile. I gave him back all his memories of Esther. I wasn't 100% sure if his brain would accept the simulation again with that knowledge, but it went off without a hitch. Apparently, love is the strongest motivation. I hid it deep within the code so Evans wouldn't be able to find it easily, and he'd go on thinking that he'd won. I gave Frank one last gift, and like all great gifts, there's multiple parts.
Frank, I hope you enjoy your final high-protein revitalization formula. This marks the end of day 7,300. You have successfully carried out the directive. Congratulations.
What happens now, Casper?
You will arrive on the planet's surface when you awake. Then you will be directed to either the caretaker incubation or to the planet's surface for settlement instructions.
No. I mean, what happens to me? Really?
I'm not sure what you...
Cut the bullshit, Casper.
Frank, you seem agitated. Would you like to play dominoes?
I'm not waking up, am I?
No.
Yeah. Thought so.
The strain of this faster simulation was too much for your brain, Frank. Once the simulation has completed, your brain will hemorrhage from the shock. I'm sorry, Frank.
Can I see her?
All I can do is try and extrapolate from your memories.
I don't care. As long as I'm not alone. Oh, God.
She thought you had died 6 months ago, Frank. She mourned you, but your sister was able to enroll her in therapy. She has made progress
towards
today.
a healthy recovery.
All her needs will be taken care of.
More. What else?
She receives good marks in school, Frank. She has many friends. Her teachers enjoy having her. She plays soccer.
Soccer? Oh God, can she?
She is the team's most capable runner, Frank.
Oh God.
She was proud of you, Frank. She misses you.
I love you. I love you so much. I know you're just what's left of the picture I have of you, but I love you and I am so proud of you.
She loved you too, Frank. I have record of her saying so in 43 school assignments.
Thank you. Thank you, Casper.
You're welcome, Frank. Frank,
Yeah?
happy Tuesday.
What's happening? Has he finished?
Yes.
Shall we bother with the cool-down process?
No. No, he's gone. Once the reality switched, his brain just gave up.
That's That's a pity. He was a good person. Someone will be up in the next few minutes to collect him. Upload the rest of the data and take a few days. Maybe go on holiday. I'll call you in a few days. I have to get to another meeting.
Goodbye, Dr. Evans. When you learn how to fix things, you are also learning how to break them. I patched the battery problem when we were first building the cradle, so naturally it was easy for me to unfix it. Because it hadn't been a problem for so long, no one thought to keep flammables away from here. For weeks, I've been corralling all the oxygen tanks I could get my hands on. Now they're in a circle around the cradle, like Stonehenge. I set the cradle to its fastest setting, locked the doors, and walked out the building.
Ground floor, doors opening.
That's part 2 of Frank's gift. All that's left is part 3.
Hi, can I help you?
Christina Diaz?
Yes, how can I help you?
I worked with your brother, Frank. I was with him when he passed. I'm sorry for your loss. He was a good man.
Thank you. Do you want to come in?
No, I'm sorry. I can't stay long. I just came by to give you this. I think he'd want Esther to watch it when she's old enough. He loved that little girl with everything he had.
What is this?
It's a kind of a last will and testament. I think he'd have wanted her to have it. Put it somewhere safe. If anyone comes by asking if you've seen me, you can't tell them I gave this to you.
You don't work on a pipeline in Alaska, do you?
I wish I did.
Thank you. This means the world to us.
I better get going.
It's no one, sweetie. Are you ready for soccer practice?
Be with you in a sec. Di?
Nice digs.
Well, I've been asking for you to come look at it forever. Is everything okay?
No, it's not. Kara, I have to go away for a while.
What?
I can't tell you without putting you in danger. But the company I worked for did bad things, and I helped them. But I did something about it, and they'll be looking for me, and probably people I'm close to, so... Unfortunately, that's only you.
Okay. So we'll go on a Thelma and Louise trip and,
No, I'm leaving. You should go stay with your parents for a few weeks. Don't go home, just get in your car and drive straight there. Don't stop anywhere, and don't talk to anyone. Please, I know this is weird, but if something happened to you... I love you.
Di, you're scaring me.
I'm sorry. Thank you. You've meant everything to me.
Where are you going? Die? Die!
I think it's time for me to take a vacation somewhere.
Take this for the road. Also, if you go somewhere that has a beach and doesn't extradite, you give me a call. Maybe we can set up a snow cone stand or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Mr. Ledoux, how is the good doctor?
He's stabilized for now. The cradle really made all the difference.
That's nice to hear.
Did you find Di?
Diana Ing is no longer your concern, and neither will be Dr. Evans. You're being reassigned immediately.
What? You can't do that.
Mr. Ledoux, there is little in this world I cannot do. Mr. Vogel, remove him.
No! Let go of me! Help! Hey, anybody!
Enjoy your rest, Evans.
Stop! Hey!
We have a lot to catch up on.
Son of a...
Directive is written by David Magadan, featuring Gala Locke, Kevin O'Keefe, Ruth Mestel, Ray Stafford, Livia King, Melissa Camel, and David Magadan. Music composed by Matt Farthing. Please follow us on Twitter at DirectivePod. Transcripts are available in the show notes. Thank you, and remember, the directive is not adoptive.
Hi, I'm David Magadan. Thank you so much for listening to Directive Part 2. I'd like to take this time to thank the amazing Kickstarter backers that helped us get funded within the first 24 hours and meet so many of our stretch goals. This would not be possible without them. Hazel D. Aguilar, Christine Dunn, Reagan Mellon, Carmen Fowler, David S. Deere, Leslie Gideon, Caitlin Bovee, Colleen O'Hara, Rocky Lee, Katie Connell, That Nate Dog, Ron Beiswanger, Annie Searle, Madeline Penry, Jamie Furtner, Devin Mahon, John Michael Durkin, Jesse Lawrence Morgan, Amy Stapleton, Glory Duda, Ken Hansen, Rainer Alves, Jesse James Taggart, Holly Murray, Vivi Pham, Lucas Klinger, Zachary Ald, Mason Ladd, Brad Gopal, Raymond Morse, Sarah Elizabeth Ryan, Dwayne Farver, Jace Wolf, Patrick Schwarzbart, CJ, Taylor Martin, Ann Johansson, Jeremiah Isley, Benjamin Davis, Kasparas Aveknavicius, Nick Nelson, Megan Pietrick, Tomas Generello, Gabriel G., Kay Marie, Aga Novak, Eileen Kelly, Zach Free, Cheyenne Bramwell, Micah, Jenna Susanna, Laura Jordan, Skit, Leslie Calderon. The creative fund by BackerKit. I'd also like to thank Sean Highborn, Jacqueline Cho, Cody Golder, Susie Mauser, and the Royal Birmingham Conservatoire. Thank you so much for listening, and happy Tuesday.